Midnight tonight is the deadline for private big cat owners to register their animals with the government. The Big Cat Rescue Act was Carol and Howard Baskin's idea. 8 on Your Side's Trevor Sahaki explains how decades after they started working on it, the couple finally got the law enacted.
Today is the last day to register big cats with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. For Carol and Howard Baskin and Big Cat Rescue, this has been decades in the making.
Oh, it was an enormous amount of work, an enormous amount of expense.
The Big Cat Public Safety Act's effect is visible at Carol and Howard Baskin's refuge, now with more cages than cats. The law requires private big cat owners to register with the government.
They're not allowed to breed more or to acquire more. Well, how are you going to determine whether they did or not? The only way to do that is to have a baseline of what animals they owned.
While the government isn't taking any cats away, eventually this will phase out private ownership altogether.
If they have not registered by tonight at midnight, then they're in violation of the law, and if they're discovered, they will have their cats confiscated and face other penalties.
While he didn't like the documentary, Baskin said Netflix's Tiger King helped them get their issue on the map.
It built an awareness that we had no other way to build. So when we talked to legislators and staff, they at least knew of this issue.
Baskin said when he met Carol, he told her changing the law would do more than expanding her big cat rescue. Representative Kathy Castor visited the sanctuary last week to celebrate the law.
I was an attorney that represented them in the very early days, over 20 years ago, and have watched this refuge grow. And unfortunately, it's grown because too many people have been abusing these big cats.
But now, the 200-plus cats at the rescue is down to 39. As for Jasmine here and the rest of the Baskins' 39 cats, the sanctuary plans on moving them to a refuge in Arkansas by the end of the year. All of this land will then be sold to help further the Baskins' advocacy efforts. In Tampa, Trevor Sahaki, 8 on Your Side.